I've been working in the United States and all around the globe, looking at people trying to really make a difference by working together across different disciplines and across sectors to address what we might call grand challenges. So emerging infectious diseases or climate change and health, things that affect our health but are so complex they're really challenging to address. And it's very inspiring to be here at this conference to see a network of experts that are working together to understand how do we make that effective? How do we measure the change that can happen on the ground with this One Health approach, this multi-sectoral, multidisciplinary approach to address grand challenges?
So for me, the key message from this conference is more about opportunity. It really is about an opportunity to build bridges, to create common spaces for dialogue, to bring together people with expertise in very different sectors, and operating in very different disciplines, that in ways that can help to bridge the science policy interface, and that can so that we can find a common language, so that we can find common ground in which to implement common goals and objectives.
In the network, what's been aligned here is principally academics and some government. Out in the world, within the whole network, there's a huge component that consists of business value chains, the public at large, and another key one is senior government decision makers. The number one thing that will advance NEO will be to gain connectivity to those constituencies. They're kind of there's like a diminishing returns, right? So in the growth curve, they're sort of here in terms of connecting to the networks they're used to connecting with. Connecting to the other networks, which are very heavily resourced and are also the people they want to influence, they're just at the inflection point. If we hit them there, the growth in terms of benefit will just shoot off. And if you do 3 networks at once, it'll be even more.
This is a very interesting conference, and I'm very happy to see the convergence of One Health community and Ecohealth community in Europe to come together to talk about integrated approach to address the complex issue of health and environment and in socio-ecological context. And I think that this is a very good initiative, and we can learn from this European discussion to other regions. For example, for Southeast Asia, where I come from.
So the take-home message is to a little bit adjust the evaluation system to the specific stakeholder group, and to work with them and to engage with them and to motivate them to do this kind of One Health evaluation, all in order to improve the efficacy and effectiveness of this One Health, Ecohealth movement.
It is very clear that One Health, there's a lot of development from the scientific point of view. There's a lot of tools, there's a lot of information that has been generated. What is clear is the need to implement, take it to the lower levels, to the implementation, to the policy makers, to make sure that it is more operationalized. So the implementation challenges is something that we need to still grapple with. Luckily enough, there are some solutions. My organization is a One Health initiative. So the tools, the frameworks that has been developed by NEO is actually very critical for us. We can use it, I hope we can use it once the protocol to evaluate our organization and have a case study out that will help us disseminate a lot of what we are doing to the world.
One Health, that is the health of the people, the health of the animals, and the health of the planet. It is necessary to think interdisciplinary. It is necessary not only to think in the animal or not only to think in the bacteria, but it is necessary to think in all the systems.
I think we know we need to do systems thinking, but it's difficult to do, and now we have the tools that we can use, and I think that when people start using them, this will bring change.